Welcome to Project Montero Episode 1. Today we'll be introducing you to the twins and outlining the projects that we have planned for them. Jumping right in, we have sitting side by side the twins, starting with number 1. We have a 1998 Mitsubishi Montero Sport LS armed with a 3-liter V6 engine boasting 173 horsepower, 188 pound-feet of torque, a 4-speed automatic transmission with overdrive, 4-wheel drive, and 5,000 pounds towing capacity. With number 2, we have a 1999 Mitsubishi Montero Sport Limited Edition, equipped with the slightly larger 3.5-liter V6 engine, increasing our output to 200 horsepower, 228 pound-feet of torque, and the same 4-speed automatic transmission with overdrive, 4-wheel drive, and 5,000 pounds towing capacity. We're going to do a quick walk around of these two vehicles so you guys can see the similarities and differences of each one. You'll see that both of the driver's seats are pretty worn. Eventually you're going to need to be replaced. Looking at the mileage here, reminder, the 98's the one that I've been driving for a while now. And we're sitting at 286,000 miles. Over on the 99, we're sitting at 202. The engine on the 98 was rebuilt a little over 100,000 miles ago. Both vehicles do have a full leather interior on the seats and the door panels. However, they are both pretty worn, especially on the front seats. The back seats, however, are in really good condition, and I'll probably end up leaving those untouched. You can see that the carpet is looking pretty rough. I've never had any floor mats for either one of them, but that's all right because that carpet will eventually come out. I actually really like the running boards on the 98. I feel like they're a lot better looking and they're more sturdy, whereas the 99, they feel cheap, plasticky, and they wobble a lot, and I don't like the way that they look. Either way, they're both probably going to be replaced with rock sliders anyway. Okay, looking at the cargo area, between the busted up bumper and the grease stains everywhere, the 98 has put in the work and it really shows. 99's a lot cleaner. I love these cargo areas for my tools, and the 99 actually has this hidden 10 CD changer, which is cool. Not that it matters because I don't have the radio code, but I'm sure it was cool at the time. The 98 does have some cancer that's showing there on the quarter panel, but we're gonna pretend we didn't see that. And that is the walk-around, ladies and gentlemen. I do want to go over some of the repairs that I need to do on each vehicle, starting with the 98. It has a severe exhaust leak. It sounds like a hot rod. The calipers and rotors are about rusted solid. The windshield has a sniper hole right in my line of sight. The upper oil pan is hemorrhaging severely, and I don't know how many cylinders we're running on, but it is not 6, and it also needs a new pair of shoes. On the 99, the calipers and rotors are also preparing themselves for imminent departure. The windshield has the same sniper hole right in my line of sight. The valve covers are leaking slightly. The coolant system is struggling to keep the temperature down, so we're just going to go ahead and do thermostat, coolant flush, and change out the temperature sensor as well. We do have a code for that sensor. And then the oil pressure gauge is not working. I have lost an oil pump and thrown a rod before, so the dummy light is not enough for me. I like to be able to have the peace of mind of monitoring the oil pressure myself. The transmission, I wouldn't say is shifting terribly bad, but it's not perfect, so we're going to flush that and see if we can smooth it out a little bit. The accessory belts are so dried and crusted, so we're going to do those. And I also have no record of the timing belt ever being done on this 99, so we're going to go ahead and do that as well. With this being an interference engine, I'm probably going to prioritize that timing belt. The next one is going to be the wiper fluid pump. Just one of those modern conveniences that is frustrating to live without, so we're going to go ahead and see if we can rebuild that or probably just end up replacing it. And then the rear hatch struts, same thing. I do have a stick to hold the hatch open, but I would just like to get the struts replaced. And then the weather stripping is mysteriously gone for all 4 doors, so we're going to go ahead and replace that too. Jumping back to the interior, I forgot to talk about how the 99 has the rear differential locker and the floodlights over there on the left side. The 98 does not have either one of those. The cruise control on the 98 isn't working, which is a bummer. I do a lot of highway driving on my commute to work, and then you can see there the oil pressure gauge is just sitting at rock bottom for the 99. I was having a hard time getting the transfer case to engage when I first picked up that 99, but it is shifting fine now. I got it to wake up a little bit. No sunroof on the 98, just some sunglasses holders. I do love the location of these transfer case shifters though, being able to shift on the fly, having it close by, having it be mechanical and not electronic. I just love everything about it. While the 4 high and 4 low are staying engaged just fine, I'm having a hard time keeping that rear locker engaged on the 99, so we'll need to look into that as well. And then who doesn't love the sunroof? Again, another one of those modern conveniences that I personally love. Now, while I will be prioritizing a lot of those repairs before I do any heavy modifications, I did want to talk to you guys about some of the fun modifications that I do have planned. I am going to be replacing the carpets in both of them with Raptor liner. Not sure what color yet. I'll probably add some drain plugs as well, just so it'll be super easy to spray out and clean after it gets all nasty. And then I plan to put a body lift on each one. Still haven't decided how high yet, but high enough to fit 33-inch tires. And then we will be reupholstering the front seats. I'm just trying to pick out the color and type of vinyl that I'm going to be using for that. And then we'll be building some new seat covers for those. We will be building some custom bumpers with winches. That's going to be a huge project, I know. We'll probably just start with one of them, and then I'll learn from my mistakes before starting on the second one. And then Raptor liner for the exteriors of both. I'm going to be starting on the 99, and I do have the 6v7 Toyota dark green paint that I'm going to be doing for that one. But I have not decided on what color I'm going to do the white one yet. And then the custom toolboxes in the cargo area, in those floorboards that lift up, I have some custom foam inserts that I'm going to be putting in there for my tools. This is not the complete list of modifications, and these are in no particular order, but these are some of the projects that I have planned for the future. So stay tuned, and I'll be making videos of everything I do along this journey. And just a reminder, I have no idea what I'm doing. I didn't mention that before, but I could use all the tips, tricks, and feedback from all of you. Any suggestions that you have for fun things that we could do with these rigs, please share them with me. There are not a lot of repair videos on these particular vehicles out there, so I figured I would make my own to share with you guys and hopefully help you out along the way. By no means am I an expert in this field, so I am bound to do things wrong. Please just be gentle and patient with me. I am always happy to learn and take your feedback. The twins actually used to be triplets. My very first vehicle that I purchased when I was in high school was a 97 Montero Sport that was white. Looked just like that 98 that I have. But I'll put some pictures up here of when I rolled it in the desert off-roading when I was a kid. I've driven these mostly stock my whole life, and I've been amazed with how capable they are. I've driven a lot of other mid-size SUVs from the 90s. I've driven the Nissan Pathfinder, the Isuzu Rodeo, the Toyota 4Runner, and I've never been satisfied with any of them. I am a Montero Sport guy all the way, so I'm excited to be able to do these modifications and to extend the capabilities of the places that I can go and things that I can see. And I live in Utah, and we have endless opportunities for off-roading. And who knows, maybe one day these rigs will be capable enough to go down to southern Utah and compete in the off-road games with Matt's Off-Road Recovery. But for now, please stay tuned to the channel. I'm going to try and drop a video at least once a week. And let me know what you'd like to see. And again, just give me the feedback, and it's going to be a fun journey.